There is an estimated $500 quadrillion worth of resources on the moon, and nations and companies are looking to mine the moon of its riches. You might think of the moon as a desolate rock with nothing valuable on it, but think again, the moon has quadrillions of dollars worth of resources. Quadrillions. 1 quadrillion is 1,000 trillion. That's a 1 with 15 zeros in front of it. The world's total GDP is around $74 trillion. It would take all the countries in the world over 13 years to produce $1 quadrillion worth of goods and services. The moon has 2 main resources, water and helium-3. I bet you're thinking, how is water valuable? We have plenty of it on Earth. Water is valuable because you can separate the oxygen and hydrogen. After separated, you then cool them to liquid form, and then you have rocket fuel. Liquid oxygen has been used for fuel for the first stages of all the major rockets in history, including the Saturn V, Atlas V, Soyuz, and the Falcon 9. Liquid hydrogen has been used for the Space Shuttle orbiter and second stages of many rockets as well. The cost to deliver something to the moon ranges from $100,000 to $400,000 per pound. There is estimated to be around 600 million tons of water on the moon, which is around 1.2 trillion pounds. That makes the potential value of the moon's water to around 120 to 480 quadrillion dollars. If rocket fuel can be created using the moon's water, it would greatly reduce the fuel costs for missions to Mars and beyond. The next available resource on the moon is helium-3. Helium-3 is very rare and can be used as a power source for nuclear fusion. Researchers have been trying to figure out how to create nuclear fusion power for over 40 years. Nuclear fusion is different than nuclear fission power that is common today. Nuclear fusion involves fusing atoms to create energy, whereas nuclear fission splits atoms, creating harmful radioactivity. Nuclear fusion will be completely clean with no radiation. They call nuclear fusion the holy grail of clean energy. The problem is there's hardly any helium-3 on Earth. Helium-3 is emitted by the sun and carried by solar winds, which the Earth blocks by its magnetic field. The moon, on the other hand, has nothing to stop the helium-3 arriving on its surface. There is around 1,100,000 metric tons of helium-3 on the surface of the moon, down to a depth of a few meters. This helium-3 could potentially be extracted by heating the lunar soil to around 600 degrees Celsius. There's enough helium-3 to power the United States for 80,000 years. With an estimated value of $640,000 per pound, there is around $25 quadrillion worth of helium-3 on the moon. There really wouldn't be any mining involved. You could simply dig up the soil. According to the Outer Space Treaty of 1967, no country can claim ownership of the moon or planets, but there's nothing that prohibits from extracting its resources or using the moon for peaceful purposes. So there's good reason for the recent interest in moon exploration lately. There's a lot of countries and companies. Countries include Russia, the European Union, China, and the United States. The European Space Agency, ESA, is developing a device to bring back soil from the moon. I have no doubts that this is to study the helium-3 in the soil. And companies include Moon Express, Deep Space Industries, and Planetary Resources. The resources on the moon is only viable if space exploration expands beyond the moon, and if nuclear fusion becomes a reality. But I think the moon will be a big part of the future moving forward. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think the moon will be mined for its resources, or that this is just space hype? Comment below. I hope you enjoyed your journey. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps our channel grow. And I'll be covering moon mining in further detail in the future, so if you're interested in watching that, and if you generally want to know what life will be like in the future, then join the NeoScribe tribe and subscribe. I am the Oracle, and this is the end of our journey.